Every year, millions of people around the world dream of starting a new life abroad. And for many Filipinos, that dream is built on years of hard work, sacrifice, and careful planning. But what if the immigration rules you've been preparing for are quietly changing without making international headlines? Across several countries, governments are introducing new visa requirements, higher salary thresholds, stricter language standards, and completely new pathways designed to attract the workers they need while filtering out those who no longer meet evolving priorities. Some of these changes could create exciting opportunities for skilled Filipinos, while others may make the road to permanent residency far more challenging than before. Today, we're counting down 10 countries quietly changing their immigration laws for 2027. And if you're planning to work, study, or migrate overseas in the coming years, this list could help you avoid costly surprises. Stay with us until the very end, because the country at number 1 is making one of the most significant immigration shifts we've seen in years. Number 10, Malaysia. At first glance, Malaysia may seem like one of the most familiar destinations for Filipino professionals, with thousands finding opportunities every year in healthcare, engineering, education, finance, and information technology. However, behind the scenes, the country's immigration approach is beginning to shift in a subtle but important way. As part of its long-term workforce strategy, employers hiring foreign professionals are increasingly expected to demonstrate why international talent is necessary and how specialized knowledge will eventually be shared with local employees. Rather than simply approving work permits based on business demand, authorities are encouraging companies to invest in skills, transfer, and local workforce development alongside foreign recruitment. For highly qualified Filipinos with valuable expertise, this change is unlikely to close the door, but it could make employers more selective about whom they choose to sponsor. In other words, Malaysia is not reducing opportunities, it is quietly raising expectations. And as you'll soon discover, several other countries are adopting a very similar approach, each in their own unique way. Number 9, Norway. Norway has long been a dream destination for skilled workers because of its high salaries, excellent healthcare system, strong labor protections, and exceptional quality of life. But while the country continues to welcome professionals from abroad, it is also quietly tightening the standards for who qualifies to stay and work there. One of the biggest changes heading into 2027 is the continued emphasis on higher salary thresholds for skilled worker permits, ensuring that foreign employees are hired only for positions that genuinely require international talent and that they receive wages comparable to Norwegian workers. For Filipino engineers, healthcare professionals, maritime workers, and technology specialists, opportunities still exist, but employers must now meet stricter financial requirements before sponsoring overseas applicants. This means that having strong qualifications, specialized experience, and in-demand skills is becoming more important than ever. Norway isn't closing its doors to Filipinos. It is simply making sure that immigration supports both economic growth and fair labor standards. And while Norway is raising the financial bar, the next country is changing something that could affect almost every Filipino hoping to settle there permanently. Number 8, United Kingdom. For decades, the United Kingdom has been one of the most popular destinations for Filipino nurses, caregivers, healthcare professionals, and other skilled workers seeking long-term careers abroad. However, the path to permanent settlement is gradually becoming more demanding as the government introduces changes designed to encourage stronger integration into British society. Among the most significant developments is a higher English language requirement for many applicants seeking permanent residency, meaning that future migrants may need to demonstrate greater language proficiency before they can secure long-term status. For many Filipinos, this may not seem like a major obstacle since English is widely spoken in the Philippines. But immigration experts warn that waiting until the final stages of the process could be a costly mistake, especially if language standards continue to rise over the coming years. Preparing early may become one of the smartest decisions future applicants can make. The United Kingdom is still offering opportunities for skilled Filipinos, but success will increasingly depend not only on professional qualifications, but also on the ability to meet evolving immigration expectations. Yet, while Britain is focusing on language and long-term integration, the next country is quietly taking a completely different approach.
Number 7. Taiwan. Unlike many countries that are quietly making immigration more restrictive, Taiwan is moving in a different direction by expanding opportunities for foreign professionals while responding to serious labor shortages caused by its aging population. Over the past few years, the government has introduced several reforms aimed at attracting skilled workers, easing pathways for long-term residents, and making it easier for qualified foreign talent to build a future in the country. For Filipinos working in manufacturing, healthcare, engineering, technology, and other high-demand industries, these changes could translate into greater career stability and better long-term prospects. Taiwan has also continued strengthening its relationship with the Philippines through labor cooperation and people-to-people exchanges, signaling that Filipino workers remain an important part of its future workforce. While competition for the best positions will always exist, Taiwan's overall direction is becoming increasingly welcoming rather than restrictive. For many Filipinos searching for opportunities closer to home, this quiet shift could make Taiwan one of the most attractive destinations to watch in 2027. But if Taiwan is opening new doors, the next country is trying to solve a very different problem, one that could reshape immigration across an entire continent. Number 6. Germany. Germany is facing one of the biggest workforce shortages in Europe, with millions of experienced workers expected to retire over the coming decade. Instead of reducing immigration, the country is quietly redesigning its system to attract more qualified professionals who can help keep its economy growing. Recent reforms have introduced more flexible pathways for skilled migrants, including expanded opportunities for recognized professionals, updated qualification rules, and programs designed to make it easier for employers to recruit talent from outside the European Union. For Filipino nurses, electricians, engineers, IT specialists, and skilled tradespeople, Germany could become one of the most promising destinations in the years ahead. However, these opportunities come with expectations. Applicants must still meet professional standards, complete credential recognition when required, and in many cases, develop German language skills to improve their chances of long-term success. Germany isn't simply opening its borders. It is carefully selecting the talent it believes will strengthen its future economy. And while Germany is actively searching for skilled workers, the country coming next is quietly rewriting its immigration system in a way that could surprise many Filipinos. Number 5. Canada. For generations, Canada has been one of the top destinations for Filipinos hoping to build a better future. Thanks to its strong economy, multicultural communities, and clear pathways to permanent residency. But after years of record-breaking immigration, the country is quietly entering a new phase. Instead of focusing on bringing in as many newcomers as possible, Canadian authorities are shifting toward a more targeted approach that prioritizes applicants with skills that match the country's most urgent labor shortages. Healthcare professionals, construction workers, skilled tradespeople, and technology experts are expected to remain in high demand. While some other immigration streams could become more competitive than before, the government is also placing greater emphasis on selecting applicants who can integrate quickly into the workforce and contribute to long-term economic growth. For Filipinos planning to migrate, this doesn't mean the dream is over. It simply means preparation has never been more important. Choosing the right immigration pathway, gaining relevant work experience, and developing in-demand skills could make all the difference. Canada is still welcoming newcomers, but it is becoming far more strategic about who receives an invitation. And while Canada is refining its selection process, the next country is introducing changes that could dramatically reshape the future of skilled migration. Number 4. Australia. Australia has always depended on skilled migrants to support its growing economy, but the country is now quietly transforming the way it selects workers from around the world. Rather than relying on an immigration system that simply fills vacancies, the government is moving toward one that places greater value on highly skilled professionals who can contribute to industries facing long-term shortages. New visa reforms are designed to streamline applications for top talent while strengthening protections against worker exploitation and ensuring employers recruit responsibly. For Filipino nurses, engineers, teachers, IT professionals, and skilled tradespeople, Australia continues to offer outstanding opportunities, particularly in sectors where demand remains strong. However, applicants may find that qualifications, professional experience, salary levels, and employer sponsorship carry even greater importance than before. The message from Australia is becoming increasingly clear. The country isn't reducing skilled migration. It is raising the standard for those who want to build a future there. For well-prepared Filipinos, the opportunities remain significant. But as major as Australia's reforms are, they still don't compare with the 3 countries at the top of our list, where immigration policies are changing even more dramatically. Number 3. New Zealand. Although New Zealand doesn't attract as much attention as Australia or Canada, it has quietly become one of the most attractive destinations for skilled migrants by reshaping its immigration system to better match the country's long-term workforce needs. Facing persistent shortages in healthcare, construction, engineering, agriculture, and education, the government has expanded pathways for workers whose skills are considered essential to the nation's future. Recent reforms have also simplified parts of the residence process for eligible occupations while giving employers greater flexibility to recruit qualified professionals from overseas. For many Filipinos, especially nurses, caregivers, engineers, electricians, and skilled tradespeople, these changes could create opportunities that were far more difficult to access just a few years ago. However, New Zealand is also placing greater emphasis on verified qualifications, genuine work experience, and occupations that directly support its economy. The message is clear. The country isn't looking for more migrants. It is looking for the right migrants. For those who prepare carefully, New Zealand could offer not only stable employment but also a realistic pathway toward permanent residence. But even these reforms are overshadowed by the dramatic changes unfolding in the final 2 countries on our list. Number 2. Japan. For decades, Japan was known as one of the world's most difficult countries for foreign workers, hoping to build a permanent future. Strict immigration policies, an aging population, and a traditionally cautious approach to migration meant that long-term opportunities were limited for many overseas applicants. But that reality is quietly changing. As labor shortages continue to grow across healthcare, construction, manufacturing, agriculture, hospitality, and other essential industries, Japan has been expanding pathways that allow qualified foreign workers to stay longer, and in some cases, transition toward more stable residency options. For Filipino nurses, caregivers, engineers, skilled technicians, and factory workers, these reforms represent one of the most significant shifts in Japan's immigration policy in decades. However, these opportunities also come with higher expectations. Employers are increasingly looking for workers with recognized skills, professional certifications, and, perhaps most importantly, Japanese language proficiency that allows them to integrate into both the workplace and everyday life. Japan isn't opening its doors without conditions. It is carefully building an immigration system that attracts the talent it urgently needs while ensuring newcomers can succeed over the long term. And while Japan's transformation is remarkable, one country has quietly introduced changes that may have the biggest impact on Filipino migrants heading into 2027. Number 1, United States. For countless Filipinos, the United States has always represented more than just another destination. It symbolizes opportunity, family, and the chance to build a better future for the next generation. Every year, thousands of Filipinos apply through employment-based visas, family sponsorship, student programs, and other legal immigration pathways. But as 2027 approaches, the American immigration landscape continues to evolve through changing policies, updated visa procedures, increased use of technology, and a stronger focus on employment verification, security screening, and compliance with immigration laws. While the specific rules can change depending on future legislation and government priorities, one trend has become increasingly clear. Preparation is more important than ever. Applicants with complete documentation, strong professional qualifications, verified employment records, and a clear understanding of the immigration process are far more likely to navigate the system successfully than those who rely on outdated information or assumptions. For Filipinos dreaming of life in America, the opportunity still exists. But success will increasingly depend on staying informed and adapting to an immigration system that continues to change. The countries on today's list may be taking different approaches, but they all share one common message. Immigration in 2027 is becoming more selective, more strategic, and more focused on attracting skilled individuals who can contribute to their future economies. As immigration policies continue to evolve around the world, one thing is becoming clear. Being informed can be just as important as being qualified. A small policy change today could influence where you choose to work, study, or build your future tomorrow. If you're planning to migrate abroad, always rely on official government updates and prepare well in advance so you're ready when the right opportunity arrives. And now we'd love to hear from you. Which of these countries would you choose if given the chance, and why? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next documentary exploring the biggest global trends shaping the future. Until next time, thanks for watching.